Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing today? Hey Lola, how are you? Nadia. Hey Nadia, what's going on, sis? How are you? Not sure if you guys are still here, but welcome. Nadia, she's in the building. I was thinking about you today. How you been? How's life treating you, my friend? Let me go in and share out this stream real quick. Check to see how I am. Ooh, the lighting is nice. Can't complain. What I see is different from what the lighting out here is showing. All righty. Let me share out the stream real quick. I feel like it's been a long time, since we've been talking about anything of real deepness. I don't know how deep I'm gonna go today, but let me share it out. I pray all is well with you. I'm okay. It's Grace is just busy maintaining. I know that's right. Come by for a few. That's what I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. You're in your garden? Okay, cool. Girl, I hope you didn't look at mine because it ain't nothing as beautiful as yours. I'm telling you, gotta do better. So, how are the kids and the hubby and all that good stuff? I hope good. Don't forget, God. Hey, Kane, how are you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells if you can. And please be so willing and so free to give me a thumbs up or down because here at Hello World and at Be the Difference, practicing using our will is something that we need to do each and every single moment of the time that we have here. So if you can, if you feel like what's saying is good, up, down, whichever it is, because guess what? We have to become more tolerant of each other's perspectives. In order to become more tolerant of each other's perspectives, we have to accept whatever it is that may not be in our thinking capacity that goes against it. Ooh, that may go against our own thinking capacity, right? After all, a lot of things that we think and believe are just us thinking and believing. It doesn't necessarily or has been proven to be true. Science says one thing, but if we're not doing the calculations ourselves, we are just allowing something that someone else has come up with to be the truth. Not saying that we all need to be scientists, but what I am saying is that we do need to be more tolerant and accepting of each other's wills, whether that be up or down thumbs. Hey, living with Lisa. How are you? I hope you had a beautiful day today. Hey, Deborah's Glad Tidings. How are you? Welcome, guys. Again, I hope you did have a good conversation today. I have to tell you how my day went first. So I woke up, I went to work. Work was good. I was thinking about 50 times during the day about how I was like, oh, let me call out and ask for a half day. Oh, maybe I should take a half day. Then I was like, my coworker, I asked my coworker, I was like, is it you or do you agree that anytime you may take a half day, by the time you get to the parking lot, it's like 4 o'clock? You could be like, oh, I'm leaving at 2, and the thing be like 4 o'clock by the time you walk straight to the parking lot. It's like you might as well just stay at work. But if you're going to stay at work, enjoy each and every moment because those moments are not reversible. Those moments are not replaced. I don't care how much you say, well, I have tomorrow. Tomorrow is its own thing. You cannot replace the moments that you just walked, talked, lived, breathed, or shared. Hey, Fiverr, how are you? I be in your chat sometimes. I hope you notice. I try to walk through. Guys, Fiverr World, he is pretty dope. I was in his chat the other day, and I guess you were playing someone else's chat, and that chick was speaking some truth. She was spitting some real truth and knowledge. I was like, ooh, just based off of that, I was stuck in your chat. I wasn't even in there trying to look for anybody. It was just like, this is a dope live. He's a gamer. No, I appreciate you. However, our lives and our paths crossed, I'm thankful, because I would not have been able to experience that conversation nor that live, nor would have known who you were if I had not taken the opportunity or the chance to go into someone else's chat, and we end up colliding, becoming friends, and now look at where we are. Still going to each other's chats, still listening to content, still growing, hopefully, from whatever it is that we've been experiencing. So anyway, I did go to the Big W after work. You know how you go in there for one thing and then come out with other things. But I did get the things that I needed. So I've been on my little sugar cookie craze again, y'all. My sugar cookie craving. So I went and bought some sugar cookies, but I was out of my garlic salt. I went and bought some garlic salt, and I picked up some sugar cookie mix, and I'll be baking those later. And what else did I get? A bag of chips, salt and sweet. Who would have thunk it? And I was able to curb these things, these elements for a little bit, but they came right back roaring. What else did I buy? I think that's pretty much it. I didn't really do nothing. Hey, hello, darling. How are you? Catherine with Friends is in the building, y'all. Definitely check her out. Today, we're talking about thinking. Not thinking, but thinking. How many of us have really started to think? Or do we understand that there's more than just thinking? There's more than just thinking based off of what we know. Oh, thank you, Deborah's Glad Tidings. Thank you. She hit me with a super chat. I appreciate you, Deborah. The more we start doing the opposite, and I'm not saying that we need to throw away every teaching that we've learned. But what I am saying is maybe we need to challenge the different things that we've learned with our thought process, right? Because we've been regurgitating things that people have told us that have been true for all of our lives for a long time, however old you are. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying at some point in time, you have to say, that may not make too much sense. And at that point, when you start researching or opening your mind to the ability that there might be a little bit something more different about what you've been taught, then you'll start receiving. Because a lot of things that I believe we will be taught is not written down in a book. It's not been told, because it will be specifically for what you and your make and your model is for. Meaning, whatever you were purposed to do, you will be adequately doing that because you are now able to capacitate the thinking that was meant for you in your journey. Y'all, I've been tired lately. Like real tired. But so therefore my thinking capacity wasn't really deep, but it was challenged this evening. I'm a part of a group with my family, and a question was posed about if there is the ability for things to actually be better. Something to that degree. Don't quote me on it. I'm not looking at the chat right now. Not your chat, but I'm not looking at the message. But the one thing that struck out the most to me, that kind of got me like, got me on my little pedestal, like, ooh, was the comment of, we are deep thinkers. And I said, my goodness, that may be true, but we can't get stuck on that nobility or that ownership role. right? Because when somebody labels you as something that is great and outstanding and different and exceptionally exceeding above all, you might get on that pedestal and be like, yeah. But it's not about that at all. It's about what's in here and how you let in here shine out there. Humanity was never based on pride, ego. Well, I believe true humanity has never been based off of pride or ego. To be completely less or different from having ego really puts you in a state of humility. Is that ability or a capability that all of us can have? I believe it is. But are you willing to think? That's up to you. Oh, snap. Hey, mud mower, what's going on? But we have a member. We have a member. And it's Patty D. Hey, Patty. Hi, Joy and all. Not sure if it's me, but there is buffering. Oh, Lord. Let me see. I don't see it on my end. But you know what? The past few days, the internet has been a little shady. We have to have a conversation about that. Hey, Coco, what's going on? Y'all, please show each other some love. If you don't know who each other are, just, kind of check out the content. If you like what you see, that's when you use your free will to either turn that red bell gray or just say, oh, thank you for the view, but it's not for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sorry, let me turn on the fan over here. Oh, and let me tell you how I finished off the rest of my day. So by the time I did get back in, I took a nap, y'all. I took a little half an hour nap. I needed to. Like, I almost fell asleep on the road. Like, literally, I really could have pulled over and for at least 10 minutes just to get that energy back. For real, I felt myself going like this a little bit. I was like, ooh, that is what they say is more dangerous than somebody who is drunk driving. That's what they said. Well, that's what I read. Y'all know you can take that self-defense course online to get more off your insurance. If you don't know about it, check your state. You can get extra dollars taken off your insurance, your vehicle insurance, if you take that defensive driving course. So anyway, when I was looking at the defensive driving course, they said it is more dangerous to drive when you're sleepy, or you're just as bad as a drunk driver when you are that sleepy and tired, because your inhibitions are like, oh, I'm gone. So maybe they said that. Maybe it wasn't better than or worse than a drunk driver. I don't know. Listen, I take it every 3 years. So 3 years go and come and go, and kind of figure out how it runs. But at the end of the day, it's just as bad as being drunk when you're sleepy and driving around. You've seen how some of these highway truck drivers and vehicles have gotten into these horrific accidents because they fell asleep at the wheel. It is definitely true. That can happen. It can happen. Some people are like, yo, if I open up the window, let the wind hit my face, I'm going to just go ahead and bang out the rest of this 2-hour drive. But even while that wind is hitting you in the face, you're getting more comfortable and sleepier, or more sleepy. And before you know, your eyes open up and it's too late to turn the wheel. It's too late to smash on brakes. And everybody around you suffers from your consequences. Isn't that amazing how our actions definitively affect multiple people around us? Isn't that scary? That's why I believe we need to be more conscious and more aware of the very things that we say and tread a lot more lightly on what we do to each other. Oh, snap! We have a member. We have a member. And it's C. Dupree. Hey, C. Dupree. How are you? Hey, Lola. Welcome. Guys, this is Lola's first time here at Hello World. Let's welcome her. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. My Patty D, I'm blessed and feeling much better. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm blessed and doing the best I can. Thanks. How are you? The simple fact that somebody writes out their entire sentence instead of doing the simple acronyms of a sentence shows the care and concern that they have. Think about that. Remember, we are in a speedy environment where the more you can jumble things up, the more you can actually have more time. So you think. Your time does not become more stretched by the more you squeeze things in. Your time is allocated for the things that you're supposed to be purposed to do. And if you do not do what you are purposed to do, you in essence are wasting more time. Because now you have to catch up with time and sometimes end up regretting the simple fact that you didn't start operating in your purpose sooner. Shout out to you, my dear. Shout out to you. This is my first time here and so glad you recognized me. Love you. Oh, girl, I recognized you when I saw your little comment before, but maybe you weren't in at that time. But yeah, we are very friendly here at Hello World. I met you at Catherine with Friends today. What up, TT? Reverb artist is in the building. Woo, 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 babies. Hey. I'm good, cool, and eating sunflower seeds. Oh, gosh. This is Cocoa Pie eating her seeds. Mm-hmm. She probably got a point right there. Yeah, but. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know that's what you're doing, Coco. I had some of those earlier today in your salad, cooking dinner. Hey, Tatted. That is our resident sophomore high schooler, Tatted. Y'all, we got to make sure we cradle Tatted and help her to be the best version of himself or herself or themselves. Right? You laughing because that's the truth, right? She got a point. Mm-hmm. That sounds like me with those seeds. Deborah is gangster, y'all. Deborah is gangster. Do not sleep on her. Don't get it twisted. And she be having a good story time over there. Like, I appreciate you and your message, Deborah. It's definitely made an impact. You and Gigi's Gluten-Free Lab. You know what? Everybody in this chat so far that I've met, whether it be a long time ago or just recent, y'all have definitely made an impact in my life. Some more positive than others, but that's just how life is. Whenever the right season and reason for whatever I need from each and every person in here, it will hit differently. It will hit just on time. So just because you may not inspire me as much today doesn't mean that you're not going to inspire me more tomorrow, because maybe my heart will be ready and willing to receive whatever it is that you have to say. Or maybe at that point in time, I'll need to hear whatever it is that you have to say, either today, tomorrow, whenever. But the point is, let's not give up on each other, because you have no idea the potential of whatever their words may be might touch and encourage you. No one is a garbage. Unless they're really out there trying to do evil, we're not about that evil life. No, thank you. And sometimes it takes time to realize the evilability. I just made that word up. Yes. The evilability of a soul until you get to know that soul, until you start to think and focus in on, where is that energy coming from? Where is that soul coming from? Is it from the pits of Hades, or is it God-given? Yes, they are good in salad, C. Dupree. You whipping it up. Enjoy your dinner. That's how she would say it, C. Dupree. Thanks, host. In the last book reading, you were riding hard with me. You have been a blessing to us. Listen, man, I'm just trying to be a better version of myself every chance I get. I'm not always good at it. I'm not always practicing it. But I'm trying, and I see the error in my ways sometimes. Sometimes I acknowledge it, sometimes I don't. But the greater need is for us to do something different, right? I keep on saying that we need to do something different. This is where difference starts. It really does. It happened for me. If you don't start thinking different, then we're going to stay in the same predestined situations that we've been going through historically. I appreciate history, but I don't want to be in history and creating the same historical facts that have been mapped out over and over and over again. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. Because she is. Wait, what Tatted say? Why does it sound like Joy is rapping? Tatted, you don't mess with me. Tatted be messing with me all the time. Where you been anyway, Tatted? How come you keep on popping in and out? Like, it was a big time span between the last time you've been here and then you start to pop back up again. What's going on, Tatted? Was everything okay? I mean, if you don't want to share, I understand, but what's going on? You good? I don't think I seen you on IG either, because you randomly put posts up. Either that or maybe I've been missing those posts. But you ain't been on social media in a while, unless I just haven't seen you here in Hello World. But whatever the case may be, you've been gone for 2. Your gaps be like this much now, Tatted. Before you used to be everywhere, every time I turned around. What's going on? Don't think people don't notice. Right? Change is a must. Wow, this is awesome. I have a lady at work that collects dolls. I'm going to show her your channel. Yes, Patty D. And I ran into Reborn Artists because of Carter's Eat. I just kept on seeing Reborn Artists in every single chat. And I said, you know what? Let me go over there and check out Reborn Artists. And from the moment that I was there, I was like, and then she was a guest. I was her first interview. Yay. And ever since then, Reborn Artist been schooling me on YouTube and, chilling out. She definitely cool. What's up? Eat, sleep. What's up? Eat, cook, and live it up. Smile. Hey. How are you? Guys, you got to check out that eating show too. Eat, cook, and live it up. Smile. She's dope too, y'all. Good to see you. Patty. Reborn goes live all times of the day, evening, night, morning. Maybe not so much early morning, but she be on there. If I can't find nothing on YouTube to watch and she's not on my recommended, I have to type in Reborn live. She be live. And she has a great following. There are people there that need her energy. There are people in her chat that need the soothing, calming relief of her craft and what she does. So that's why, in essence, I know what you're doing is somewhat part of your purpose. Not somewhat, but yeah, because there's other things in your purpose too. But you are there supporting hundreds of women. Like hundreds of women. Or men or children, whomever it is that actually types in your chat. They are in need of what it is that you do. And it's a healing balm for them. Reborn, that's dope. You are the source of so many people's healing. Do you understand when I say that in previous chats and previous conversations, how you are necessary and vital and important? That is an example of that. Not to say that they couldn't survive without her, but you are an outlet and people need outlets. That's what I'm saying. She retried her message. Men too. Okay, so yeah, I threw that in there. The men may not comment the most, but you know what I'm saying? It's not even about that. But when you start thinking, that's what I'm saying. When you start thinking, you'll be like, dang, yo, I never thought about it like that. For real? Now you're going to be scared to go live later. You're going to be scared like, I'm scared. What if I let people down? It's not about letting people down. Don't even think about that. It's just about living. your purpose. When you live your purpose, it's not possible that you'll let someone down unless you start living outside of your purpose. Now, hear me now. When you start living outside of your purpose, that could be you end up doing something that violates the laws of attraction, i.e., like you do something illegal or you say something very harsh or unkind to someone. That's outside of your purpose. That's what I mean by that. So it's not possible to really hurt somebody when you're truly operating in your purpose and letting someone down when you're truly operating in your purpose. Now, if someone can be let down, maybe they're not operating in the receiving or receptive part of the gift that you're trying to give them. Bing, bing, bang, boom. A lot say they need me when they have bad days. They do. And that's where that need is. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's so much they need TT. It's the fact that they need that gift that is only right in here in your soul. That's what they need. Not the shell. It's your soul. And when you are operating from your soul, you are fulfilling so many dreams, whether they tell you or not, whether they understand it or not. That's how I'm receiving it right now. And that is just like, dang. Ooh. That's why I keep saying, now you understand how important it is that we do as much good as we can. Because one day you could turn around and say, screw all y'all. I want to live my life. I don't feel like doing none of this no more. And all those hundreds of people that you've touched now get to crumble because you decided to operate outside your will. It is a heavy load and cross that every one of us carries. Whether we realize it or not, every single one of us carries a heavy cross and a heavy load because we are able and capable of carrying it. Whether you recognize it, you are carrying a cross because your cross that you carry are the people that you are connected to, whether you've met them or not. The people's paths that you've crossed, whether you realize it or not, are receiving things from you, from us. And when we bounce and operate in confusion, bing, a lot of confusion in the world, right? You see that, y'all? There's a lot of confusion in the world because a lot of us aren't thinking. But when we all start to think, we'll flow better with each other. There won't be any collisions because we'll be like, oh, I still can live cohabitatively without bumping heads. Because you operating in your purpose will help you flow instead of crash and burn. Oh, my goodness. I almost get scared because of the reborns and didn't give me a chance. But I do a lot more than just reborns. Yeah, she be eating, she be mukbanging, she be challenging. I'm sorry, TT, you fell into that one. Ooh, okay. And also too, like she has a cool family outing that she just did. I really liked watching that too. TT, I know I said that before. But we're all more than just what we are presenting. We're full people. We're a whole people. But the actual act of recognizing and thinking and understanding how we're supposed to be, that's where the work is done. Hey, Wawaima. Listen, I'm sorry if I messed that up. Wawaima. Please forgive me. I'm trying though. I want to be respectful. Did I pronounce that right? Please tell me. Wawaima. Is that the way you're supposed to pronounce it? Dang, sometimes I wish there could be like a calling button. Real quick, like, what you say? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not a mistake that this very conversation, this very moment, this many people are here because we're supposed to meet. Hey, Exploring Stranger Things UK. Welcome to Hello World. Welcome. Welcome. Feel free to check everybody out. Wa we yama. Listen. Way we ya. Way we ya? Did I say that right now? Way we ya. Way we ya. That feels like it's right, but I don't know. I'm sorry. But I'm trying. Way we ya. It's short for the funny situation in your language. Ooh. What is your tribe's notable thing? If you understand what I'm saying, like if I'm saying it correctly. What is your tribe most notable for? Right? That's the way it should be. Wow. Stranger Things. I can only imagine Exploring Stranger Things might be that like you do like deep cave stuff and looking for spirits. Is that about right? Or like you might go deep sea diving and explore fish and other things and mammals that we've never ever seen before, like deep into the abyss. I'm just making a guess. I don't know if it's even an educated guess, but at least I'm trying. Not sure. Maple syrup. Ooh. Ooh, canoes and maple syrup. Okay, that's up my sweet tooth alley. I love maple syrup. You know, out in PA, Pennsylvania, they're known for maple syrup too, man. And there's Canada, like the last time I was in Canada, no, it wasn't Canada, but maple syrup in PA. They had the little leaf candy. Ooh, you suck on that, nothing but like your teeth fall out just eating that candy. I just love the ladies on this channel. When I need someone the most, they seem to say just one word that makes the difference. That's what I'm saying, Patty, because you're open and you're thinking like, okay, and you're allowing life to let you flow to the places and the things that will fulfill the needs that you may have at that very moment. All with what if we all did that more often? Just flow instead of saying, nah, I ain't doing that. No. That word no has been the breakdown in a whole lot of things. Sometimes we use no in the wrong context. I love you, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Quebec, Canada. They make some Quebec and in Vermont. Ooh. I was in Canada in August. My community produces maple syrup commercially. That's dope. Do you live on a reservation? No, not. I don't think Quebec has reservations, does it? See, now I might be getting myself into trouble just going in this. Where I was at Niagara Falls. I went to the commercially part because I was like, listen, I haven't been to Niagara Falls in years and I just had the taste for it. I kept on saying, I need to go. I want to go. I want to go. And I stayed on the Buffalo side and then traveled into Canada for the day. It was cool. You do live on a reservation. See, I didn't know there were reservations in Canada. That's so dope. That is dope. That's dope. So yeah, I went there. And also too, when I was in Canada, somebody introduced me to selenium, the mineral that we all lack in our bodies, some more than others. Hence why some people have more problems with their nervous system, i.e. MS. This woman said she had MS and she ended up running into a homeopathic doctor who introduced her into why she was suffering from MS, and she boosted up all of her selenium levels by eating things that had a lot of selenium in it and also taking vitamins that have selenium or, whatever minerals, whatever it is that has selenium in it. And she said to that day, back in August, she was MS free. Hey, fine as wine, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Ah, nice. My sons both went, oh, okay. That's so dope. I was in the French part of Canada as well. I forget the city's name. I forget the name of it, but it was French speaking for sure. And I had my first authentic poutine. It was good. I didn't care at that point whether it had beef stock in it or not. I tore that thing down because I'm a vegetarian and, whatever. But that poutine, it went down good. 600 native nations. And, oh, snap. It wasn't Quebec. It was deeper. It was not Quebec. It was deeper than that. I drove another 2 hours. I drove past Toronto. I drove past Quebec. It was another town. And I went to a wedding. I was a bridesmaid in the wedding, and her family still lives there in that town. So I forget. I need to ask her. See, that's what happens when you don't speak to people in a very long time. Ottawa, nope, it wasn't there either. Keep saying it. Yeah, it wasn't Montreal. It wasn't that either. Sorrel. Soul, S-O-L something. Help me remember, it was soul, S-O-L. You know what I'm talking about, right? S-O-L. It was like a two-worder, soul something. Or something soul. Hold on. Now I'm thinking about it hard. It's hurting my head. Y'all ever get that? Like when you start to think hard, when you can't get your finger on there? No, let me look it up. Nope, I don't want to use that one. Let me try this one. Soul something in Canada. The city. Because it's bothering me now. Lord, let me just text her and see if she responds back. She got 2 kids, 2 small. Yes, sorrel. Yes. There you go. Sorrel. Yes. That's where I was at the wedding. Let me look it up. That's where it was. S-O-R. That's where I had my poutine. Sorrel, Canada. Yes, that's where I was. Sorrel Tracy. That's where it was. That's where I was. Oh, so it is in Quebec. Yeah, you're right. It was Quebec. So it's a city inside of Quebec. Sorrel Tracy, yes. And they speak French. And you know what? They were trying to speak English to me. I was like, no, speak your language. I'm in your territory. Speak your language. I'll catch on. Yep. Does the poutine have like beef stock in there? Or yep, Sorrel Tracy. That's what it was. Felt like I was driving for a long time. It's a city in southwestern Quebec. People are nice there. No, it says it's a city. I'm looking at the Google Wikipedia. Sorrel Tracy is a city in the southwestern Quebec, Canada, and geographical end of the Champlain Valley at the confluence of some French river. And I know I'm going to say it wrong, so I'm not even going to try. Yes. But thank you so much for helping me remember that. It was beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so. It was a fun time. I was there for like 2 days. Went there for 2 days. I drove in too. I didn't take a plane. I didn't fly out. I think it wasn't that long of a trip. It was a 5-hour drive. Not sure where it's in the gravy around here. You don't know it's in the gravy? You know who else did a good poutine that made one? It was Jill's Comfort Zone. I was watching her video the other day. She made authentic poutine on her channel, and all it was butter, and I think she put like something in the gravy to make it brown, but I don't think there was any beef or anything in there. I could be wrong, but it was a lot of starch and flour to make it nice and thick, and then some flavoring. But yeah, y'all. See, we have 40 minutes. Good. I can end it now. I hope you guys got a little something out of that thinking. How when we start to think deeply, not even deeply, but when we start to think outside of, when we really start to think, all of this will open up. I've had Italian poutine with meat sauce and chicken poutine. Okay, I've never heard of chicken poutine. But guys, if you ever want to get to know anything more about me or my company, Be the Difference Clothing, this is the original t-shirt before I had to redo my logo. Go down to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Nice. Enjoy your supper, and thank you for sharing part of your world on the reservation. Hopefully we'll run into each other again. I want to know more. I really want to know more about your culture and all that good stuff, especially maybe get a little sample of maple syrup. It's BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. This is the website, guys, if you ever want to go shop for some inspirational things. We have t-shirts, onesies, tank tops. We have books. My 4th book, Quotes That Make You Say, "Oh," from Instagram to your hand, which is a very original. All of them are original. That right there, you can pre-order now at info@Be The Difference. Purple, you had me thinking you were Be Charmer for a second. No, don't be going nowhere. Let me grab you by your collar. I got a thinner mic for you tonight. Purple rain, yes, purple rain. I just dived right into it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Purple rain, purple rain. Woo, 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 woo. Purple rain, purple rain. She was probably in the bushes, hiding from her song. Purple rain, I'm not gonna prolong it. Yes. Do 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 to the rim, to the top. Purple rain, purple rain. Right now, purple rain, purple rain. Sing your song, joy. Yes, I will. Purple rain, purple rain. You know I like this rhythm. How you gonna do that to me? Come right in while I'm trying to step out, tiptoeing out, and then here you come trying to make me sing when I'm trying to get out of here after 41 minutes. Purple rain, purple rain. I gotta sing it again. I gotta sing it again. No. Hey, girl. Wrap it up. Hey, Purple. Bye, Purple. Oh, Lord. Hey, Sister Fifi. How are you? For real? You did? Oh, Sister Fifi, I didn't know. I hope you enjoyed some of the quotes that you read. Shake my head. Are you done? Oh, excuse me? You see Sue Dupree? See Dupree. You see what happens? I got to size people up. I refuse to allow you to make me get out of my character and stay on longer and be like, well, I'm going to prove to you. You're going to tell me to be finished. Whenever I feel like I'm going to finish whenever I feel like. If I want to sing the song for the whole rest of the hour, I'll sing the song for the whole rest of my hour. But I ain't going to let you stop me from leaving. Well, I'm glad, Sister Fifi. That's right. She deserved to be sized up. Till she bring out that purple hammer, I ain't scared. Yeah, I said it. I ain't scared of you, purple. What? My aunt going live in a few minutes. Okay, y'all. Let's go on over and Purple, drop your link. So if people would like to go and check you out, drop your link to the live, or drop the link to your page if you're not live yet. So if people want to go and support you, they can. You know me, I'm gonna be double tabbing it. I'm gonna have you up. And I'm gonna have Gigi's Glad Times. Gigi's Glad Times and Gigi's Gluten Free up. I found 2 hammers that I'm gonna get colored purple. All right, purple. What go on with the lipstick? What go on with the lip gloss? Eh? You heard me. I appreciate you, Sister Fifi. I hope somebody, got something good out of it. Something positive out of some of those quotes. And I'm sure it has a different meaning for everybody, because when I wrote it, it meant something to me, but it could be meaning something totally different for whoever else. That's the cool thing about poetry, right? Because the intended writer can write something and it's a total opposite of what you receive. That's how I said our perspectives, if we start respecting each other's perspectives, we'll understand that it's not really that bad to think differently. I'm still working on your lip gloss. We're close to having a good base. Yes. See, that's beautiful, because some great things take time. Let me go, y'all. This is Purple's fault. I would have been out of here 5 minutes ago. But yeah, guys, let's try to stay connected to each other. Let's start living more in our purposes, even more so in our purposes. Again, if you want to know anything more about me, go to my website, BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. You can shop anything you would like there. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I haven't started selling yet was underwear. Underwear and toiletries. I'm saying we're gonna be a full-fledged mall in a minute. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. We're gonna be a full-fledged mall. There's Purple's link, y'all. Hey, Carry On, how are you? I'm about to leave too. I appreciate you for coming. How was the scallop, right? You doing scallops today? I saw that menu. I was like, ooh, that looked good. I don't wear ladies' underwear. It wasn't going to be ladies' underwear. It was going to be both men and women. Briefs, boxers. Well, not thongs, because I don't know what. Look, if somebody want a thong, they can go ahead and have a thong. Sometimes our butts need to be reformed, literally. Sometimes those booties need to be reformed, literally. Get all that bad stuff out of there and stop receiving bad stuff. Just, hey, let me go, y'all, because y'all about to have me saying some crazy stuff. But whoever needs to hear that, you never know. Gigi, how are you? There's Carry On. All right, Reborn. Again, guys, I appreciate you giving me a little bit of your time. I hope that something said in the chat, or maybe something I said, may have strung or struck a bell in your soul, and that we can continue to grow and become more whole. Living a whole life will definitely make you continuously smile more than frown. Think about it. All the people who have had whole lives, whether you recognize the word wholeness in their life or not, never frowned as much as the average person, eh? You start thinking differently. You start moving differently. That is it. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. And hey, chef, what's going on? There's 3 chefs in the building. You got Carry On, Jeff and John. You got Chef BC, and you got Gigi's Gluten Free. All 3 of y'all need to do a collab. All 3 of y'all need to do a collab for sure. Let that fester in your soul. Get to know each other. I'm about to be out. But again, I appreciate you guys for giving me a little bit of your time. And I hope that the rest of your evening, wherever you go, wherever you spend it, will be amazing. Continuously try your best to be the better version of yourself. You are beautiful. You are amazing. There is definitely no mistake about you. You are necessary and important to so many people, whether you realize it or not. Start carrying our crosses and bearing them things with laughter, love, instead of scorn and hate. Because your cross is somebody else's relief and freedom. So just continue to be you. And my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I'm signing out on another episode of Hello World.